Are you tired of going on to TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, and seeing people wearing like the cutest outfits in the world, and then it makes you feel like you're the least fashionable person on the planet? Are you tired of hating yourself, of feeling insecure, of hating literally every single thing that you put on your body? If you clicked on this video, then chances are you are ready to discover your personal style once and for all and finally feel confident in your body. Hello, my beautiful angels. My name is Kiana Nakala, and if you're new here, I am a personal style and confidence expert. So today we have a really fun topic. We're going to be talking about how to find your personal style. So I have about 7 things that you need to stop doing and about 7 things that you need to start doing in order to discover your personal style. And we're going to start with the things that you need to stop doing, because I know you guys are probably really anxious, just tell me what to wear, tell me what I need to do. But that's not really how your personal style works. So instead of putting positive affirmations and brand new clothes on top of your insecurities, we are actually going to get to the source of the problem. So instead of just throwing clothes on top of your already insecure self, we are actually going to work through the limiting beliefs that are blocking your intuition and making it impossible to figure out what you actually like and what you actually don't like. Number 1, stop criticizing yourself and stop criticizing other people. I know this seems like the most basic thing in the world, but trust me, if you judge people in general, or even worse, judge people based on what they're wearing, or if you even just give someone a side eye because they're wearing something really extravagant and you only wear sweatpants and a t-shirt, how are you going to expect yourself to tap into expressing yourself and creating something new and fun when all you do is criticize the people around you? Does this sound like you? So you're in, let's say you're in a little store, maybe you're just in the mall, and you're trying on some things, and as soon as you put it on, you're just thinking, you might not even say it out loud, but you look yourself up and down in the mirror and you're thinking, this looks horrible on me, this does not fit me right, I can't look good in this, this is just not something I'm comfortable with. Cut it out. Stop doing that. Even if it doesn't work on you, even if it doesn't fit you, you don't need to tear yourself down. You can just pick something else. You don't have to make it a whole thing. You can just be oh, I really thought I would like this, but it's actually really not for me, so let me just go pick something else out. You don't have to make it this whole thing, ever. You will not be able to feel safe wearing what you want if you're constantly criticizing other people for doing just that, or yourself for doing that. It's a double standard. You need to either accept and love people for who they are, and then in turn be able to accept and love yourself, or you can hate and shit on people that you don't like or don't like what they're doing and hate yourself. It's really hard to have both of those at the same time. So just pick one, pick a side. And if you're watching this video, I suggest that you pick the positive one, because that's really what's going to benefit you the most. Number 2, stop caring what people think of you. I know. We've all been there. And I still kind of, I lean into that sometimes, and I'm just no, gotta cut it off instantly, because it's so easy to get so entangled with that thought spiral pattern situation. But the thing is, people will judge you, people will have opinions on you, but those opinions don't really last for longer than maybe 30 seconds, maybe a couple minutes. And if it does last longer than that, if they're consistently perpetually hating on you, you have a fan. You have a new follower, so don't even fret. Don't even worry about it. It's normal as people, I feel we're constantly judging the things around us, and I'm not saying that that's completely wrong, but if you judge someone, watch yourself. Do you sit there and continue to think about that person for the next day or two, or do you think about that and then you're that was kind of mean, I actually don't really want to agree with that thought, and then you move on with your life? It's natural to have opinions about other people. It is unnatural to fixate and be obsessed with that opinion about somebody else. Before I keep going, please like and subscribe and share this video with someone who really needs to hear this, who really just is ready to, unlock their personal style and remove all of these limiting beliefs and just like static that's in the way. But really, liking and subscribing really does so much for my channel, and I would appreciate it so much. So please like and subscribe. Number 3, stop insulting yourself every single time you go out or every single time that you receive a compliment. This one, guys, this one is huge. Okay, I feel like I'm kind of calling this person out, so I'm just not even gonna say any context because hopefully they're not even watching this. But I was hanging out with this person, and as soon as I saw them, they got out the car. The first thing that they basically said was, "I look like a hobo right now." All that was happening was they were wearing like a t-shirt, like a fitted t-shirt, mind you, and like sweatpants. Stop like putting yourself down just because you're comfy. Personally, I don't like wearing just like a bunch of baggy stuff all the time. There's a very rare occasion where I actually will like enjoy wearing something like that. But if that's what you like to wear, and if that's what's making you feel comfortable and confident, stop trying to like apologize for it, or stop trying to like excuse yourself. Like if that's what you want to wear, stand by that, and stop like negating and ignoring compliments. This is literally like my biggest pet peeve. Like when you give somebody a compliment, like imagine you see this beautiful woman and you're thinking, and you go up and tell her, "You look absolutely amazing. I love your dress." And you know what she says? She doesn't say, "Oh, thank you so much. Like, oh, thanks." No, what she says is, "This old thing, this was my mom's old dress, or I got this for like so cheap. This is like my sister's hand-me-down. Like, I just threw it on." Oh my God, nothing grinds my gears more than that. Like, just take the compliment. Like, I actually took the time out of my day to compliment you, and you're gonna sit here and just completely ignore that and start talking shit about yourself? No. It's honestly kind of embarrassing, but it's also just sad because like it's clear that the person is so insecure that they can't even like recognize that someone is actually noticing something nice about them. So please, the next time somebody gives you a compliment, please just take the compliment, okay? It's gonna do you wonders, because if your brain thinks, "Oh, I recognize that someone's being nice to me, I can accept that," that's when you will start receiving more and more compliments. And then the more you do that, the more that your brain gets comfortable with receiving, the easier it is for you to just like be in your body and tap into what you really want, because you're not just like focused all up in your head. You're actually like acknowledging what's happening around you. Number 4, stop boxing yourself in. This is something that I don't even know if this is universal. This is something that I really deal with. I feel like my personal style is not just one specific thing. Like today, I'm feeling very girly, like I have little bows in my hair. I did my makeup all light and like feminine. But the other day, I was wearing like these like really baggy jeans and like a red leather jacket. Like they were 2 completely different styles that don't seem like they would go together. And I'm not wearing them together. But some people can get really caught up with like needing to like niche down or like box themselves in. Like if you wear sweatpants and a t-shirt, then that's all you can wear. Or if you wear like pink and white and frilly things, then you can't wear anything else. All that does, and you know what, there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to like have a core branding, like you want to be consistent with how you look, that's a different conversation. But if you're actually like really into just discovering what you actually want to wear and what actually makes you feel beautiful and amazing, stop boxing yourself in. You don't have to wear the same type of thing every single day. You can be like gothic one day, hyper feminine the next day, bohemian the next day, clean girl the next day. Like you don't have to like stay in this little confined space. You really don't. And it's also so much more fun. Like I feel like people get kind of, and this is just me, being hyper aware, but I feel like people really enjoy seeing me, and I'm not trying to be like, look at me, but people enjoy seeing me in different styles, and like I can tell that it kind of surprises them sometimes, because it's like, what is she going to be next? You never know. Number 5, stop making fashion and personal style. Stop making this whole thing of how to find your personal style hard. Stop making it stressful. Stop making it complicated. Like, you're literally setting yourself up for failure. When your brain registers something as complicated and hard, you know what it does? It makes it even harder because it's like, oh, I agree with you. Let me just confirm this subconscious belief. If you're just like, fashion gets to be fun and easy, I get to figure out what I like to wear, it's easy for me to intuit what I want and what I don't want, it is easy for me to tap into my body and actually discern what makes me feel good and what doesn't, your brain will start to reprogram itself into believing that. And then the next time that you need to get dressed, you're like, fashion's hard. Oh, wait, no. Fashion's actually really fun and easy. Let me just think about what I want to wear. Let me feel into it. Stop making it this harder thing, because if you do, you are actively working against yourself, okay? We want your brain to work with you, not against you. And a lot of the things that we've been talking about in these last, what are we on, like 5 points, have to do with limiting beliefs. And if you've heard of this term, but you're kind of like unsure what that even means, I actually have a free little masterclass here on YouTube where I kind of like give you a basic understanding of what your limiting beliefs are and how your subconscious mind works and how that connects to manifesting your reality. Okay, anyways, last point for what you need to stop doing. Number 6, stop saving your best outfits for later. I feel kind of like back and forth with this because in some ways, like I understand, like if you have like a ball gown or like a very, very specific outfit that you know you're saving for like a very special day, sure, you know what? You can save it. But in general, like I feel like we're constantly looking through our closet and we're thinking, oh, this shirt is so cute, but I have to save that for a special occasion. Imagine if you started wearing all of your special occasion, like fancy, good outfits or articles of clothing every single day. Imagine that. If everything that used to be your like better than average becomes your new normal, then you are forced basically to find something that's even better than your original better than average. Does that make sense? It's like you're raising the floor of your standards. So if suddenly the things that you used to save becomes the things that you wear constantly and consistently, it then tricks your brain and your brain is like, oh wait, I've been wearing this stuff all the time. I need to find something even more special, something that makes me feel even more amazing to wear during those special occasions. Like, what if your best outfits were your like everyday situation, like your everyday style? Like, how fun would that be? Okay, we have officially finished all of the things that you need to stop doing. Now it's time to talk about what you need to start doing to actually tap into this personal style. Number 1, make Pinterest boards, okay? Like, I know, making Pinterest boards, but seriously, like every single time you're scrolling on Pinterest and you see something that makes you feel happy, that lights you up inside, it doesn't even necessarily have to be fashion related, but just style, like even if it's home decor or fashion itself, like every single time that you come across something that actually like lights your heart up and it makes you feel like, oh, what is that? Put it in a board, okay? And then once you have like 10, 15 things in your board, you can go back to that board and like really tap into it and be like, oh my gosh, like I really loved the green going on here. The stuff that you add to these boards doesn't have to like logically make sense. They don't have to match. They don't have to all be in like one curated vibe, but just pick stuff that actually makes you really happy, makes you feel like, oh my God, what is that? It's so cute. And then when you're having trouble like finding your outfit for the day or figuring out what you want to wear, you can go back to that Pinterest board and take inspiration from those photos. Even if it is something like, let's say you save my room on Pinterest. Follow me on Pinterest. Maybe you look at that pink satin and you're like, oh my God, I have a pink satin dress. I know that's what I want to wear today. Or maybe it's like the green leaves. You're like, I want to give something that's like earthy and very natural. Then you can take those few words and this like little inspiration to create your look for the day. And this kind of goes in with number 2, which is play dress up. So I want you to get out of the habit of only getting dressed when you need to. I think you should play dress up and have fun being in your body and trying on clothes as much as you want. I mean, I personally, like, I would do this, and I do this like a couple times a week, where I'm just like want to have a fun little dress up day. And after I get home from work, or after I'm done doing whatever it is that I'm doing, and I have just like me time, I'm like, what if we like dress up as a princess? Or like, what if we just like dress up as like this artist, or inspired by like this album, or inspired by a song? And when you turn fashion and getting dressed into like a fun game, when it's actually like not on like a time constraint, or you're like pressure, like you have to be in the dress code, like when it's just for you, it makes your brain feel comfortable with expressing itself, because there's nobody watching you, there's nowhere you have to be, it is literally just for you. So then when you actually need to go somewhere, when you need to get dressed for work, you have these good feelings, these good emotions, the good what's it called, like hormones, I guess, associated with getting ready for the day. We're basically trying to slowly rewire all of these neurological pathways so that your brain associates getting dressed and what you wear with happiness, with peace, with fun, with just like feeling enjoyment. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Number 3, regularly try something new and just try experimenting in general. And especially with what you already have. Like, I don't want you to feel like, oh, I need to buy a whole new wardrobe right away. Because if you're just starting out and you're trying to buy a whole new wardrobe, chances are by the time you actually get to wearing all those things, your style, your view on everything could easily just change by then. So I want you to experiment with what you already have and actually play around with like different colors, different patterns, different materials, and then mixing and matching different things that maybe you normally wouldn't do. Even if this is just for yourself, even if this is just when you play dress up, I'm telling you, like, it will activate a different part of your brain, and it will actually help you tap into that creativity that I know you have. But bonus points if you actually wear it out. And another thing that I want to say is, like, when you do try something new, when you wear like a new outfit that's a little bit out of your comfort zone, because it's not like your normal, I understand that it's scary. Like, it's genuinely like it makes you feel a little bit anxious. That's completely normal, and it happens to literally everyone. And I'm telling you, like, the confidence will come after you wear that outfit for like 1 or 2 times. Like, after the first time wearing it, your brain is like, oh right, I didn't die, everybody didn't leave because we're ugly, like it was fine, I actually felt really good because I'm trying something new. And then your brain will be okay when you want to do it again. What are we on? Number 4? I have this like really weird makeshift pillow situation to make me a little bit taller. Before I go on to number 4, I do want to say that I have a personal style discovery and mastery course called Soul Aligned Style. It's basically what it sounds like. It's a mixture of deep inner work and like concrete, simple fashion principles. Perfect if you're super spiritual, perfect if you just really want something to wear. It's great for everybody. There's literally something in there for everyone who wants to dive deeper in their self-expression. So if you want to really dive deeper, I will put the link in the description, or it's always in my bio. Okay, so number 4, start expressing yourself in every other area of your life. Okay, I know it seems unrelated, but I'm telling you, with the brain, like how the brain works, if you start doing this in one area, it's just going to infect, I don't really like that word, but it's true. It'll like infect every other area of your life. So if you're with your friends and maybe they say something that you don't like, and instead of just brushing it off, you actually like express yourself, then your brain's like, oh, okay, it's okay for us to express ourselves in that area. Maybe you're at a restaurant and your waiter gets your order wrong. Do you just eat it? Or do you say, hey, I'm so sorry, but this is actually not what I ordered? And do this with good things too. I know these examples were like all negative, but like even if like maybe you really enjoyed a song that your friend played in the car with you, instead of just keeping it to yourself and just like silently downloading the song, why don't you just like tell them like, I love the song. Like when you get used to expressing yourself in one area, it has a ripple effect on every single other area of your life, especially when it comes to within yourself. Number 5, slowly start adding or changing, possibly even removing something from your daily outfits. So, for example, maybe you usually don't really accessorize at all. Maybe you wear zero jewelry, or maybe you just wear like pretty simple things. Like I just have like a simple floating pearl on. Try adding just one bigger thing, or one thing that like scares you just a little bit. Like maybe it's wearing a hair accessory every day, whether that's like clips or little bows or a headband or something, or maybe it's wearing like an even more intricate bag instead of like your basic boring brown bag. Like maybe wear something that's also brown but has a lot of buttons or a lot of pockets or something. But you definitely want to cater this to what feels good in your body, not just what I'm saying. Like if you don't really like the color brown and you don't like a lot of pockets, don't listen to me. Like do something that's more simple, more minimalistic, but actually makes you feel like it's a little bit of a stretch for you, but it's still in the zone of what makes you feel comfortable. For me, this could be like wearing tights every day, like wearing like pattern tights. I have these like lacy looking tights that are white that are super cute. I was actually wearing them today, but I took them off. Or wearing hair bows all the time, or stepping it up with my rings. I have like quite a few rings on right now. I got some bracelets. Don't usually go all out, but it's like a little bit of a stretch and it makes me feel really happy and excited, and that's what matters. Number 6, notice, I want you to really pay attention here, okay? Notice every single time that you feel a little bit of excitement, a little bit of like lightness, a little bit of like just a hint of like loving energy, and follow that vibe every single time that you get dressed. So for example, if we're just like in your closet right now and you're looking at your stuff, and let's say you come across that special occasion shirt, your heart probably feels like a little bit of expansion and your mind is probably like, oh, what's that? Instead of sticking with that happy, enjoyable feeling, you decide, it's not right for today. And then you try to justify wearing something that you probably worn 5 times last week. So instead of that, I want you to actually follow the enjoyment, follow the light, follow the loving energy that you feel, follow the playful, excited energy. So if you see something in your closet and it makes you feel excited, don't just ignore that feeling. Like clearly something in you wants to wear that, or wants to look at that, or wants to do something or wear something that's similar to that vibe. Last point, number 7, this one really goes hand in hand with number 6. Trust your gut. Trust your first instinct and literally ditch all of the other thoughts that come after that. Because this is what happens. You see the shirt, you're like, oh, I'm excited. As soon as that thought finishes, what comes next? This is my special occasion shirt. I can't wear it today. I'm saving it for this. I can't wear it now because I can't wear it twice. Blah, 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 blah. This is just chatter, okay? This is just literally subconscious programming. The first gut instinct that you had, the first feeling that you felt, is the thing that you need to follow. You need to completely ignore and even better, like work through, which we talk about in the course, all of these limiting beliefs, all of these subconscious patterns that are literally making it so hard for you to just like tap into what you actually want and what you don't want. So please tap into your body, follow your first instinct. Your gut does not lie, okay? Our heart has this crazy energetic field. It literally has the power to discern with literally bypassing your brain. It's stronger. The field generated by your heart is actually stronger than your brain. And if you're a woman, this space right here, your womb, is literally like a crystal ball, okay? I don't know if you guys know this, like literally you can feel what is right for you and what isn't right for you just with this down here. And that's not even talking about your heart. And then what happens after those feelings come? Blah, blah, blah. The brain wants to chime in because it thinks it knows everything. But in reality, your brain is just trying to protect you. Your body feels what is right and what is wrong for you. So I hope this was helpful in starting your journey on how to discover and hopefully master your personal style. I had a lot of fun making this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel. And again, send this to someone who really just like needs some good advice, needs some good girl talk. And again, the course is in my description, and you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, all the places. I'm everywhere. On Depop, I have a Depop account if you want to get some of my old stuff. Yeah, I had so much fun. And if you made it this far, like usual, please leave me a cute emoji of some sort. I don't really care what it is. Maybe do something pink or white or girly, because that's really the vibe that we're going for today. And I guess I want to show you guys what my outfit is before I go, because I haven't even shown you. Of course, since I was sitting weird, these shorts are all jumbled up, but I was wearing, I am wearing a super cute shirt that my best friend just gave me. And then I'm mixing these dots with these pink and white pinstripes. And the shoes, guys, let me just bring them out. These were the shoes that I was wearing. Oh, so cute. And of course, I had to add a third pattern, and this is something that we talk about in the course. A little fashion tip: mixing big patterns like this, like I have literally 3 different patterns going on, it can work. And you know why it can work? Because we're mixing maximalism patterns with a smaller pattern and a basic pattern, and all of the colors match, okay? So you want to mix maximalism patterns with minimalistic colors. Simple colors, bold patterns. Make sure they match. Okay, bye. Bye, beautiful.